This session of the week builds match fitness using an integrated approach of maximizing ball time and high-tempo play. The coach marks out cones 10 meters apart with enough lines for 4 players in each row. Players conduct various exercises out to the cones, maximizing explosive power and quick acceleration through the use of jumps and short sprints. The coach must ensure the intensity builds up gradually and does not jump straight in with full-speed sprints. This opportunity should be used to correct players' technique for things such as landing jumps. This will ensure the correct muscles are being used and reduce the risk of injury. Next, a ball is introduced to each group. The first player in each group dribbles out to the middle cone, then around it and back before passing to the next player to go. The coach should make this a race between teams to encourage high intensity through competition. To progress this drill, the coach directs players to stop the ball at the middle cone and sprint without the ball to the end cone. Once back at the ball, the player makes a first-time pass to the next player in line, who must make a good first touch and immediately accelerate away at speed. Once finished, the coach should allow players a water break and recovery time. It is important players rest long enough between turns that they can give maximum intensity during each run. When moving on to the next phase of the session, the coach can simply lift the middle red cone and will be left with a box suitable for the next exercise. On the left, player 2 shadows player 1 as they move around the box, making a bounce pass with the players on the outside. To progress, player 1 stops the received ball and player 2 makes the return pass. This should be competitive to tidy up the balls quicker than player 1 can receive and vice versa. On the right setup, players conduct a simple dribbling track race. Players compete against each other to dribble around the outside of the yellow cones as fast as they can, whilst keeping the ball under control. Again, players should be allowed adequate rest time so that they can give maximum effort when dribbling. Players should complete 2 to 3 rounds of the race before swapping with the team in the box. Due to the intensity of play, players are encouraged to take on water throughout the session. Good hydration and rest will ensure maximum effort and improvements in speed and strength. Next, the coach progresses to a high-intensity 2 versus 2 small-sided game. Again, the cones from the box and dribbling track can be adjusted to create the gates for the 2 versus 2 box. Now, players must work in pairs against an opposition to dribble the ball through the opponent's gates. The green team through the red gates and the blue team through the yellow gates. As soon as a goal is scored, the coach quickly feeds another ball in to maintain intensity. 2 or 3 of these boxes should be set up depending on the number of players at training, with one team waiting to go on. Teams will play for 2 minutes before rotating. This means the coach must swap the waiting team every 60 seconds. The coach should remain enthusiastic and encourage players to maximize their rest time and work hard during their 2 minutes play time. Lastly, the coach progresses into a small-sided game to finish off. A small area should be utilized as players will be tired. A 4 versus 4 or similar inside the 18-yard box or a conned area with a goal at either side should suffice. The coach must now expect more mistakes than usual due to fatigue, but push players to concentrate and retain the quality of their control and passing. Use of a smaller area now may be suitable to reduce intensity and begin to cool players down towards the end of the session. Give this integrated fitness session a try with your team and subscribe to the Football Hub for more coaching content.